All right, folks, we are about to get cranked up. The game before us ran a little bit late. It was a barn burner. It ended up a one-run game, and St. Benedict ended up getting a couple strikeouts with the runner on second base, up 5-4. Kalen Culpepper, the young man who hit a two-run homer and a double against us, hit 2 home runs and then came in late in the game and shut things out in the bottom of the 7th inning. So St. Benedict advances, and MUS loses, and their season is over, unfortunately so. So we're about to get cranked up. I've got the starting lineups for both clubs. The visitors tonight are the Christian Brothers High School Purple Wave, coached by Buster Kelso. They come into this game with a record of 21-13. They beat MUS on Friday night, the game after ours, 12-0. Just pulled their ears back and raked. Sam Brumbaugh, their starting pitcher, pitched a complete game, struck out 12, and he gained strength as the game went on. Sam is a really impressive right-handed pitcher who's going to be playing at CBU, and he had another stellar performance. So Christian Brothers won. We won. We winners are playing right now. And St. Benedict was able to fight back after our loss and beat MUS. So the loser of this game will play tonight at 7. The winner plays on Monday night. So for our visiting Christian Brothers High School Purple Wave, leading off and playing catcher is Trenton Lyons. Hitting second, the shortstop, Ethan Finch. Hitting third, right fielder, Hank Stallnaker. Hitting fourth is the third baseman. Grab the lineup. Sorry, I didn't write down the positions on some of the players. Webb is playing first base. He's hitting fourth. Hitting fifth is the second baseman, William Gossett. Hitting sixth is the third baseman, Boston Barker. Hitting seventh is the pitcher, Dylan Bowers. Hitting eighth is the left fielder, Trace Heffernan. And hitting ninth and playing center field is Brendan Phelan. Dylan Bowers is pitching for Christian Brothers. He pitched against us the second game. Yeah, the second game that we had played and pitched very well. He did a fine job and kept his team in the game until late. We were able to rally back and win that ball game late. But Dylan pitched very well against us. Starting lineup for the home team, the Briarcrest Saints. Leading off and pitching is Mick Arney. Hitting second, playing shortstop for the first time since he has come back from his pulled hamstring, is Michael Dallas. Michael will be hitting in the 2-hole. Hitting third, third baseman Tyler Harrington. Hitting cleanup, the catcher, Jonah Sutton. Hitting fifth, first baseman Trey Byrd. Hitting sixth is our right fielder, Eli Smith. Hitting seventh is the designated hitter, Luke Willard. Hitting eighth, left fielder, Tate Gentleman. Hitting ninth is our center fielder, Joshua Russell. And playing second base and not hitting due to a shoulder injury is Peyton Moore. And again, on the bump is Mick Arney. Let me throw out some hitting stats on old Mick. Heading into this game, Mick has got a 5-0 record. This is Mick's 7th start. He's got an ERA of 1.31. He's got a whip of less than 1. That's walks, hits to innings pitched, less than 1. In his 37.1 innings pitched, Mick has walked 3. Pretty amazing stat, and he struck out 30. So his 10-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio is pretty awesome if you're talking about it being this late in the season. So Mick has been excellent all year, and we expect nothing but continued strikes. Works fast, gives his defense a great opportunity to catch the baseball because he's always around the plate, and we always love to watch Mick pitch, and I know all of his teammates love to play behind him. Saints are taking some pregame infield right now. I would think the brothers will too, just to get their blood pumping. There's really no huge rush to get this game started, so there's no reason to rush things. The 7 o'clock game, even if they're delayed 30, 45 minutes, that's not a real big deal. So we'll finish up taking pregame infield, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. Some other scores today. The Ole Miss Rebels, and I'm going to give you the score because that's my alma mater, won over Texas A&M. I think the final score was 12-7. And a great note in that game, their senior and team captain, Tim Elko, who tore his ACL about 3 weeks ago, he came in to pinch hit and hit a 3-run homer. So that was awesome to watch. A great young man like that who saw his senior season cut short due to injury, came in and banged a 3-run homer. So the Rebels were able to even the series against Texas A&M. And we are needing to take care of business tomorrow to stay in the middle of the pack in the SEC. Cardinals won last night, got a great performance out of Jack Flaherty. Jack threw, I think, 7 shutout innings, also hit a homer. So that was a great game for the Cardinals, who have been playing some really strong baseball. Christian Brothers is coached by Buster Kelso. Buster took over at Christian Brothers the year after I graduated high school, which was 1984. So he has been leading the charge, Christian Brothers baseball, since 1985. How about that? 36 years. That is some kind of impressive. He is the all-time winningest high school baseball coach in the state of Tennessee. And he does a really nice job over there for Christian Brothers. He's one of the top coaches and has been for several years. Briarcrest is coached by Craig Hopkins. Craig, this season, a few weeks ago, had his 100th win in his tenure at Briarcrest, and his staff, Mike Harrison, Dustin Holmes, have done just a tremendous job with our varsity club. Got them playing spirited baseball. The kids, you can just tell, really enjoy playing with each other. The culture that the Briarcrest coaching staff has put together is been really fun to watch. And they play a nice, fundamental, very aggressive brand of baseball that, from a fan's point of view, is it's just really fun to watch. So hopefully we'll continue to throw a lot of strikes. We'll continue to catch the baseball and get some timely hits against a really tough right-handed pitcher for Christian Brothers in Dylan Bowers. Saints just finished taking their pregame infield. They'll go on in. They'll get them a drink of water, cool down a little bit, and the brothers will take the field. I can give you the scoop on several of the Christian Brothers players. I've coached several of them, know many of them. Many of them are fixtures in the gentleman household on weekends and throughout the week. I know some of the seniors. I know Trenton Lyons, who is leading off and catching. Trenton is one of the top sophomores in the state of Tennessee, probably in the country. Trenton is a switch-hitting catcher, and if you watch them take batting practice, you couldn't tell whether he was a right-hander or a left-hander. He's one of those, generational talents when it comes to hitting. He's just a tremendous player. And on top of that, he is a fantastic kid, very humble and appreciative and hardworking, and his parents have done a fantastic job raising that young man. Trenton is already committed to play college baseball at Ole Miss. His brother Jackson is a current right-handed pitcher at CBU in Memphis and got some appreciable time on the mound this year. Did a real nice job his freshman year. So that's Trenton. Ethan Finch has done a heck of a job at shortstop, and he has been in the middle of all the offensive action, hitting at the top of the lineup. Really does a nice job of making contact and utilizing his speed. Very heads-up player. Hank Stallnaker, I believe, is a freshman. His dad, Joe, was a big-time hitter, big left-handed hitter coming up through the ranks in Memphis. And Hank is also a very nice talent, being a freshman, getting starting on varsity. That's pretty awesome. Don't know much about John Webb or William Gossett, except for the fact that I've watched them play throughout this season and some last, and they're both very good players with very good futures. I know Webb is in the Tigers, the Memphis Tigers chain, I believe still, and does a heck of a job over there at first base. Gossett is a smooth fielding second baseman, very aggressive offensive player, really swings the bat. Boston Barker, don't know much about Boston, but very impressive young player. DB, I know a whole bunch about DB. I've had Dylan Bowers, the starting right-handed pitcher. I've had Dylan the last 2 summers, and he'll play for me again this next summer. He is a big, strong, 6'3", 215 athlete, durable, very heady pitcher. He'll no problem throw 100 pitches and really change his speeds nicely. He's got a fastball that he'll range from 80 to 88, and he'll pick and choose his spots depending on where he's at in the lineup, the count, the hitter, and he'll throw all kind of different speeds of fastball. He just has a nice internal clock about changing speeds and the importance of that. Shows a real nice breaking ball as well. He also shows various arm angles. He'll come straight over the top. He'll drop a 12-6 curveball, and then several times throughout the game, he'll drop 3/4, and then also he'll come down just a full-on submariner. So he throws a whole bunch at the hitters, and the Saints are going to have their hands full dealing with what all Dylan's going to be throwing at him. Dylan's going to play his college baseball at Northeast Mississippi Community College. Coach Richie Harrelson had Dylan in for at a tryout camp, and Dylan hit a couple bombs, showed a strong arm in the outfield, had mid-90s exit velocity, hitting balls off the tee, and in batting practice hit a couple balls out. And Coach Rich Harrelson saw some big-time talent that I've seen in Dylan throughout the last 2 summers. He's one of those just physical kids. You just can't teach 6'3", 215 and a 6'7" runner. There's just not too many athletes like that around. And Coach Harrelson saw that talent, and he's raw as heck. But I know having a really good hitting instructor like Richie, he was a strong hitter in college, and getting him on the right off-season program and the weight room, I think Dylan's going to be a beast in his 2 years at Northeast. Trace Heffernan is out in left field. Trace is a fantastic football player as well as baseball player. He is a high-end runner, super aggressive, really intelligent kid. He's got big-time power and runs extremely well. So he kind of shows it all out there on the baseball field, and a fantastic kid with a tremendous family. Brendan Phelan is playing center for Christian Brothers. Brendan has been on my teams throughout the years. He's a high-end runner, high-end defender, also very effective off the mound. He's going to be playing baseball at Rhodes. He's one of those pesky hitters that just always seems to be on base. Very heads-up base runner that takes advantage of his speed and very high baseball IQ. So he's a guy at the bottom of the order that is very effective getting on base and creating havoc and setting the table for Trenton, Ethan, Hank, and John up at the top. So that's what I know about those brothers. Our Saints, Mick, I talked about his pitching exploits so far this year, being 5-0 on the season. Not only what Mick does on the bump, Mick is our leading hitter. He's leading the Saints hitting over 400. His on-base percentage is .460. He's leading the team in hits. He's leading the team in RBIs. Just an amazing year. How about this stat? Mick's hitting .474 with runners in scoring position, nearly 500. Tell me he doesn't have a heart rate that he's able to slow down and just stay in the moment when he's got those ducks on the pond. It's been such a joy to watch Mick perform all year. One of the best seasons overall, pitching, hitting, base running, all those things, and the intangibles. It's been a joy to watch. I tell you what, Michael Dallas, it's so awesome to see him back out on the field, especially at shortstop now. Coach Hop's done a nice job of easing him back in the lineup. He gave him some pinch hitting appearances. Then he threw him out there at second base for a couple games to get his feet under him. And tonight is the first time that we've seen Mike back at shortstop. And I have seen zero ill effects of that hamstring injury. He seems to be running well. He's not thinking about it, is what you want to see. So great to see Michael out there. I'm gonna get offline right now. We're gonna announce the players, and we may have the national anthem. So I'm gonna sign off for a second.
First base, number 23, John Webb. Second base, number 9, William Gossett. Third base, number 7, Boston Barker. Your pitcher today is number 24, Dylan Bowers. In left field, number 14, Trace Heffernan. And in center field, number 12, Brendan Phelan. And now the rest of the brothers. Now for the Briarcrest Saints starting lineup. Pitching today is number 9, Mick Arney. Shortstop, Michael Dallas. Third base, number 13, Tyler Harrington. Catching, number 1, Jonah Sutton. At first base, number 5, Trey Byrd. Right fielder, number 6, Eli Smith. Designated hitter, number 14, Luke Willard. In left field, number 8, Tate Gentleman. And at center field, number 21, Joshua Russell. Your second baseman, number 7, Peyton Moore. And now the rest of the Saints. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for today's national anthem.
All right, we just announced the starting lineups and listened to the national anthem, and we are ready for some high school playoff baseball. Beautiful day. It's about 83 degrees, a lot of blue sky, got just a slight wind blowing out. We saw a couple home runs in the first game today, one of them in the left center field gap. That was definitely wind-aided. It just barely squeaked over. And the other one was a pretty good poke by Culpepper, who smacked that homer against us on Friday night that he jacked pretty good. But little just slight breeze, steady breeze blowing out, fantastic sun. And, man, this is going to be a heck of a high school baseball game. So these schools are definitely rivals. When they get on the field, they don't like each other. We got bragging rights, of course, a bunch of really good friends off the field. But once you step in the lines, man, you got Christian Brothers, you got Briarcrest, and you got MUS, and they just love to beat on each other, whether it be baseball, football, whatever. So keys of this game is going to be throwing strikes, staying ahead, catching the baseball. Don't give either one of these teams more than 3 outs in an inning.
For CBHS is the catcher, number 5, Trenton Lyons.
And when we do get any gifts, take advantage of them. That's what the Saints have done a very nice job of. Even when we haven't hit all that well, we have taken advantage of the mistakes the other teams give us, do a nice job getting runners over. Coach Hop has remained aggressive this entire season, and that's going to be the keys to the game right here. So we need to catch the baseball. Across the infield, we got Tyler Harrington at third, Michael Dallas at short, Peyton Moore at second, Trey Byrd at first, Jonah behind the dish, Mick Arney on the bump. Here comes pitch number 1. First pitch, fastball outside corner, taken for strike 1. Very nice pitch. I say that was definitely a ball. We have gone through this before many times this year. That was at least 6 to 8 inches outside, and the umpire called it strike. So I like it from a pitcher's point of view. Pulled it pretty good. That ball's going to get in the gap. Not too many balls get over Josh Russell's head, and Trenton Lyons put a charge into that ball and got it all the way to the left center field fence. So leadoff man for the brothers is effective, standing on second base. We're going to have a pinch runner. Looks like that's Cam Zundell. Yep. I just heard his mama yell. There you go. If you hear the mama's voice take an extra couple octaves up, you know their kid's about to do something good. And I just heard Crystal Zundell, so I immediately knew that Cam was the one in there running. Cam was one of my Tigers players at the age of 8 and 9, many, many moons ago. Actually, 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8. Fun summers. Memories forever. So we got Ethan Finch, shortstop, 2-hole hitter. Good-looking young player. I tell you what, I've watched him in the 2 games that we played him, and then also the game on Friday night. And I'm especially impressed with what Ethan does with 2 strikes. He really has a good 2-strike approach. That first pitch was a fastball. Actually, that was the second pitch. I think it's 0-2 now. I may have missed one when I was jabbering. We're in the top of the first inning. Almost got him. That was a breaking ball in. Ethan locked himself in the batter's box. Thankfully, it did not nip him. Yeah. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. I thought that was the first pitch to him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trenton Lyons led the game off with a double in the right center field gap. Pinch runner Cam Zundell. Ooh, that one got him right on the right hip. So the pitch before that was a breaking ball that almost got him. That was a fastball that had a little late run. Ethan, he sets up in the batter's box standing on home plate. And that got him on the hip. So brothers have something cooking here. First and second. They got the 3-hole hitter, Hank Stallnaker. He just moved up in the box, which leads me to believe he's going to lay one down. Here's where the Briarcrest defense has got to play good fundamental baseball. If they want to give us an out, we got to take it, and then we'll deal with the 4-hole hitter Webb. Inside move, no throw. Zundell leading off second. He's pinch running for Lyons. Finch was just hit by a pitch. Fastball off the plate, ball 1. Hank Stallnaker's a sturdy left-handed hitter, very aggressive young man. No outs. Top of the first inning, no score. 3rd hitter of the game, Stallnaker. Outfield straight away. That's a breaking ball. Stallnaker pulled his bat back. He did square to bunt. So when you got a man on first and second like this, Tyler Harrington, the 3rd baseman, he's got to be prepared to field the bunt, but he can't leave third base and leave it open for a double steal. So Mick's got a lot of responsibility coming off the mound, center of the field, and third base. Next pitch, outside, taken for ball 3. So he's got 3-0. Let's see what the brothers do here. Now, Trey at first is going to be crashing. Peyton's going to have to get over there and cover first base. Hopefully, Eli's going to be backing up third. That's kind of the rotation. Shortstop's got to hold the runner on because Peyton's got to be over there at first base. There's a fastball in there for a strike. He was taken all the way. Saints outfield, Gentleman's in left, Russell's in center, Eli Smith's in right. Saints wearing their green jerseys, white block letter Saints across their chest with gold outline, green hats. That's a nice bunt. Tyler's going to have to field it. Throws to first for the out. Good fundamental job by both Stallnaker on offense and the Saints on defense. That's a nice job. Good sacrifice right in there. Excellent fundamental baseball. Hank's dad, Joe, will be very proud of that bunt. Both runners move up. And big at bat for Big John Webb. Good-looking first baseman for the brothers. Tall, lanky young man. Who I know his dad got to be at least 6'2", 6'3", if not taller. Looks like John's going to be able to put on another 15, 20 pounds before his time's done. First pitch, fastball. Just missed. May have been a little bit up. Outfield straight away. Wind's picking up a bit, blowing straight out. Outfielder's going to have that first step back. Don't want any balls to get over their head right here with two runners on. 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball in there. Right at the knees, outer half. Good pitch. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. We got 1 out. Second baseman William Gossett on deck for the brothers. Both Tyler and Trey are in on the corners. Uh-oh. That ball's trouble. Get foul, baby. Get foul. Woo! He put a charge into that ball down the right field line. Thank goodness it curved foul. It got over the right field fence that starts at the outfield fence and extends in maybe 20 yards and just squeaked over that fence. So 2 strikes now. Coach Hop's going to bring all the infielders in with 2 strikes. Let's see if we can cut them down at the plate. With 1 out, they may be going on contact. Another good piece of hitting right there by Webb. Fought off an inside fastball. Fouled it off down the right field line. So Webb's battling tough. Here's where on offense, even with the infield's in, you can play contact. So you're going to force the defense to catch it, throw it, catch it, and put down the tag. So we got a conference going on between the home plate umpire and Coach Hop. I'm not quite sure what they're discussing. You may be talking about where the first base coach, which is Jason Mott, former major leaguer, he was just right off the line. I think Coach Hop was just wanted to make sure that he wasn't stealing signals. Anyway, good. Looked like a change-up down and in. We're already getting a little bit chippy. So I think what was going on, Coach Mott was just a few feet off the first baseline, so he had a bird's-eye view of potentially Jonah's signals. And just better safe than sorry, Coach Hop wanted to bring it to the attention of the home plate umpire, so Coach Mott complied, and now he's way over, actually close to the Saints dugout. So we got a nice battle going on with the long, lanky John Webb and the crafty Mick Arney. Let's see who's going to win this battle right here. 1-2 pitch coming. Mick's got his another foul ball to the right side. Webb is hanging tough. Good battle going on. This is probably maybe the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 7th maybe? 7th, 8th? 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is where Jonah's got to bear down, get a break ball in the dirt. He's got to smother it. That's a nice inside fastball. Got to tip your hat to Webb. Heck of a battle going on. And to top it off, Big John Webb is using a old-style green Easton. How about that? back in the day, in the mid-'80s, late '80s, early '90s, I think the only bat made was a green Easton and then a black Easton. So Easton just re-released the old green Easton. You know, of course, again, back when I was playing, you just left the bat at home plate. I think we had 133 and 134, and the whole team used it. So Webb's battling with the old green Easton. Wow, what a play. Holy moly. So it was a high hopper, hit to Peyton Moore's left. He grabbed it, pivoted, threw a pellet to home plate, and Jonah Sutton did an awesome job whipping that tag around and making the tag at home plate. Umpire called him out. That's a big second out of the inning. Wow. What a play. I thought with it bouncing off this turf, the infield and home plate's turf, I thought with the high hopper, I immediately thought there's no way we can throw him out. But Peyton pivoted and gunned it home, and Jonah put down a heck of a tag. Very nice job by the Saints. Now we got a man on first and third. We're not out of this. We got a very fast runner, Ethan Finch, on third, and Webb at first. Now Jonah has thrown out over 40% of base runners trying to steal, including his last three. So if they want to steal, bring it. See what you got. That first pitch was a breaking ball down. Next pitch, fastball outside corner. Called a strike, 1-1. Here's where the middle has got to be on it. If they're going to steal right here, either Michael, and it's probably going to be Peyton. Michael's pulled over at regular depth at shortstop. He's going to have to be waiting on that throw in case we get a break. And the runner, that's a lazy fly ball to Josh Russell in center field. The speedy Gold Glover has got it. That's a great job by Mick Arney working out of that. Wow. That ought to get that dugout energized, and let's see if we can put the barrel on some balls here. So we got no runs, one hit, no errors, two men left on base. The brothers strand a leadoff double. Top of the first inning, 0 brothers, 0 Saints. Good first inning for Mick. Well, I believe these two teams are going to give us our money's worth tonight. If the top of the first inning is any indication, it's going to be one humdinger of a ball game. The fans are already getting pretty jacked up. I know all the brothers thought that runner was safe at home. And, of course, our Saints on the other side felt like he was 100% safe. Are you kidding me? Not even close. But that was a close one. So we've got the 419 hitting Mick Arney up the bat. Mick's got an on-base percentage of .467, and he'll do battle against the big right-hander, Dylan Bowers. That's a nice bunt. Bowers is a heck of an athlete. Ooh. If Dylan didn't field that cleanly and have that kind of transition, Mick was going to beat that ball out. But Dylan is a high-end athlete and made a real nice play. If he was a little bit harder and it took Dylan one more step to field that ball, he would have been safe. So Arnie's out. First pitch of the game, 1-3, and that brings up shortstop Michael Dallas, Kentucky bound, hitting .362 on the season. First pitch, fastball taken for a ball outside and down. Michael's been biting at the bit to get back in this lineup, barrel some baseballs. Next pitch, up and in, taken for ball 2. Michael's quickly on top, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch coming. There's that that three-quarter delivery that Dylan will throw at you. Just when you think that you've got his release point, he's going to get sneaky on you and come down a couple of the arm slots. That's going to even the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Mike had a nice swing, just fouled it straight back. 2-1. Good swing right there. That was another fastball. He's challenging Michael with fastballs each time so far. That was the outer half. Mike had a good swing. And the count's now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Oh, Mike calls timeout. Across the infield, you got Barker at third, Finch at short, Gossett at second, Webb at first. You got Heffernan, Phelan, and Stallnaker around the horn in the outfield. High fastball, got it by him. Challenged him, got it by him. Dylan Bowers doesn't back down to anybody. Dylan was on our team at 16U. We went to Atlanta, 16U World Wood Bat Tournament. We played some stud team, and he shoved for 7 innings. He didn't care who they were. First pitch, challenged Tyler right there, got a fastball by him. That was at the upper edge of the strike zone. Big swing by Ty. No balls, 1 strike. That's a breaking ball. Taken down. 1 ball, 1 strike. DB gets right back on the bump. Gets the signal from Trenton. Ready to rock and roll. Ooh. That one he dropped down 3/4 and he threw a breaking ball a little bit softer. Took probably 12 miles per hour off that pitch. Again, he kind of throws everything at you. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Trenton sets up way outside. Good job by Tyler. Too close to take. Fastball, outer half. Tyler fouled it off to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind's picked up a bit right now. It's blowing straight out from line to line. MUS has got flags. That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's a fly ball to Stallnaker. He seems to have a beat on it. Ooh, a bit of an adventure. The Suns beating right down on him, but he was able to make the catch. He used old school 2 hands on that one. And 3 up, 3 down for the Saints in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and through 1 complete inning. Brothers 0, Saints 0. All right, we're about to get cranked up for the top of the second inning. I don't know what we got going on here. Now the umpires are going to come talk about something. I don't know what's going on. It may be about Mott again. I know they're not stealing signals. That's not the kind of man that Jason is. But from an opposing coach perspective, though, if the opportunity's there, you got to try to squash it. So that may be what it's about. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Leading off for the brothers is third baseman Boston Barker. I've got Jonathan Lyons, Trenton's daddy, in the booth with me, and he's telling me about all these young men for Christian Brothers that play for our Memphis Tigers organization. That makes me smile really, really big. Mick took a little too much time right there. Boston called time. Stepped out. Outfield straight away. Wind continues to blow out all the way around the field. Outfielder's going to have to have that first step back and first pitch. Mick has not been able to locate that breaking ball yet. And that was a soft breaker that Boston probably didn't even feel hit him in the hips. So, unfortunately, the brothers have another leadoff man on base. And let's see if Mick Arney can continue his ability to work out of jams. So that brings up Dylan Bowers, the pitcher, big, strong right-handed hitter. Light pole power. Uber aggressive. First pitch, fastball in. May have been a little bit up. 1 ball, no strikes. Dylan hits the ball very hard. Though he runs really well, he hits the ball like a man. And he can hit into a double play just because he hits it so hard. That's a big swing right there. I think Mick pulled the string on him. That's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. I think that was a straight changeup. Had a little late dip to it. DB swung over it. So we got Boston Barker leading off first base. He was hit by a pitch to lead off the top of the second inning. Score 0-0. And the pitcher, Dylan Bowers, up to bat. Oh, he squared to bunt. That was a breaking ball. Had a little bat tip there. Fouled it back, and he has 2 strikes on him. He squared around late there. I don't know if that was a signal or if he decided to do that on his own. He does run extremely well. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes on the big right-hander, Dylan Bowers. Fastball away. Taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Could be a good pitch to run on right here. Again, Jonah's thrown out 14 base runners. 44%. He has gunned out. That is, got him. Elevated a fastball. Nice pitch right there. That's a good pitch sequence by Mick. He started him in, threw him a breaking ball up. The foul on the attempted bunt really helped, and then he elevated another fastball. And that brings up the always dangerous Trace Heffernan. Trace loves fastballs. He is a uber aggressive hitter and looks to do damage each swing. High-end runner, very aggressive. He's right on the plate. His left lead foot is right on the inner chalk of the right-hander's batter's box. So he'll probably be looking to protect in and barrel the ball away. First pitch, fastball up. Taken for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Boston Barker leading off first base. Led off with a hit by pitch. See if the Saints can get a ground ball right here. Good fastball, good location, in on his hands. Here's where I hope the outfielders, especially Tate and left, can see the signal. They probably can't see the signal, but at least see where Jonah's setting up so they can shade a little bit. Ooh, straight change. That was beautiful. Wow. Pulled the string right there. Mick's got a really nice changeup. He's got the same arm action, arm speed as his fastball, so it's very difficult for these hitters to pick up out of his hand. It's going to take him a few at-bats. A 1-2 pitch was elevated, up and off the plate. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty tough sun for the first baseman and right fielder right now, and it'll be that way probably this entire game. Stallmaker had a tough time tracking that ball for the third out in the first inning for the Saints. Ooh, hello. Looked like another changeup there. Lost his grip. That's going to take the count full to 3-2. And I will gladly take a strike him out, throw him out right here if Kelso decides to run. Payoff pitch is coming. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Boston Barker leading off first. Trey Byrd holding him on. We got Moore and Dallas in the middle looking to turn 2. That's a tough hit right there. Oh, look at Josh Russell. Let's double him up. Whoa, what a play. Woo! So Heffernan barreled that ball. Sinking liner in the right center field gap. Really smoked it. Josh Russell is probably the best high school center fielder that I've ever seen. Shot out of a rocket, fielded it, immediately pivoted through a perfect one-hopper to utilize this turf, and doubled up the runner Barker for a double play. That is what the Saints needed right there. Nice job. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no men left on base on that double play. And through 1.5, the Brothers 0, Saints 0. So after that super exciting double play by Josh Russell and Trey Byrd, Jonah Sutton's going to lead us off. First pitch, fastball. Dillon came over the top on that one. Outside, taken for ball 1. Jonah had the big walk-off line drive single over the shortstop's head against St. Benedict on Friday night. That was really exciting for him. That next pitch was a fastball in, taken for ball 2. Good swing right there. Bowers dropped down 3/4 again. That one was a fastball, 3/4. Jonah had a really nice hack. He saw it well out of his hand, fouled it straight back. Jonah is second on the team in doubles with 8. Love to see another one right here. Ooh. There's that 3/4 breaking ball way outside. That's going to take the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Jonah's on top right here. Ought to be looking dead heater. See if he can get one out over the plate and throw his hands. 3 ball, 1 strike pitch. Ooh, ball 4. Leadoff walk. That one almost domed him. So we get a leadoff walk. Jonah has done that a lot in the last 5 games. 6 games. That was Jonah's 10th walk. Amazing. Senior Drew Atkins is going to pinch run for our catcher, Jonah. Drew's got very good speed, very intelligent base runner. And that brings up senior first baseman Trey Byrd. He's been hot, amongst the hottest hitters for our Saints, excuse me. Ooh, fastball in. That was an inside fastball that Trey took. Lyons fired a shot down to first base. Webb put down the tag, and Atkins was able to get in there. Over the last 6 games, the Birdman's hitting .462. .333 on the season. 1 ball, no strike count. There's a base hit right in the 6 hole. Saints have something cooking. First and second, no outs. Eli Smith up the bat. And Eli Smith is due. Eli came into the game hitting .337, leading the team in triples. I'd love to see him slice a ball in one of these gaps and have his 4th triple. He's driven in 16 on the year, hitting .273 with runners in scoring position. This is a good opportunity for him right here. Put the Saints on top early. We got Bowers on his heels. Eli is an excellent runner, and when you combine that with him getting out of the box, out of the left-hander's box, if he does lay it down, they're going to have to field it and throw it perfectly to get him out if he puts that bunt down where he wants to. He's a really good bunter. He is squaring. Look at that. Wow, that is awesome. He's going to score him. Wow, great job by Coach Hopkins and perfect execution by Eli Smith. So he squared the bunt, pulled it back, and just playing some old school pepper, just hit a high hopper right over Dillon's head. The reasoning for that play is because your shortstop and second baseman are both moving, and there was no one in the middle of the field. So that was about a 4-hopper that probably took 10 seconds to get through the infield that no one touched. Wow, what a great play right there by Coach Hop and perfect execution by Eli Smith. We got a man on first and third. Luke Willard up the bat. 3/4 sidearm hook in there for a strike. Let's see if senior Luke Willard, our designated hitter, can put a hurting right here. Eli runs really well at first base. So does Trey at third. Good swing by Luke right there. As a fastball in on his hands. Took a good hack at it. So Eli's got an RBI single. Drew running for Jonah came around to score. Trey was able to heads-up baseball, go all the way to third. And Luke's got an 0-2 count on him. Got him. Strike 3. Breaking ball. That's a nice pitch by DB right here. And here's where Tate has got to do the job right here. We got to get a run in right here. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw potentially either a safety squeeze or a suicide squeeze. Or Coach Hop just may want to get aggressive with Eli over there at first base. See if Tate can put this ball in play right here. Yeah, there we go. We put the pressure on the defense. Lyons threw. The second baseman, Gossett, acted as if he may want to cut it. He had his eyes peeled on Byrd, pulled his glove back, and Finch, I think, may have been fooled a little bit by Gossett at second, and the throw sailed in the center field, and the Byrd walks home for run number 2. Tate took that pitch, ball 1. See if Tate can drive home this run right here. We got 1 out. Oh, goodness. Thought that ball was way down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tate gentleman. That was a slow breaking ball. Dillon really did a nice job changing speeds right there. Probably took 10, 12 miles per hour off that hook. 1-1 pitch. See if Tate can drive home a run. That's a good breaking ball in there. Oh, that was up. Good. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. So that was a perfect throw by Lyons. I'm not sure who to give that error to. Probably is going to have to go to Finch, who was covering the bag. Or maybe just give him a double steal. I'm not quite sure. 3-1. Good eye by Tate. That ball was elevated, not going to do much besides swing through it or foul that ball off. High into the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. Senior left fielder Tate Gentleman going to be playing baseball at Christian Brothers University next year with his teammate on second base, Eli Smith. Oh, good swing by Tate. Just fouled it back. He got the fastball that he wanted right there. Just fouled it back. He's got to protect here. So you got to put the ball in play right here. We have got to make the defense make a play. Shorten up. Protect that breaking ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Josh Russell on deck. Got to protect on that, man. That is the ball that I've seen take way too many times this year. That's back-to-back looking strikeouts. And that brings up Josh Russell. Josh has been hot. Josh led off the bottom of the 7th inning with the hit by pitch. Stole second against St. Benedict on Friday night and came around and scored the game winner on Jonah's hit. There's a go. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Oh, nuts. He fisted him. Ball hung up in the air, and the speedy left fielder Trace Heffernan was able to track that ball down. But the Saints were able to scratch 2 runs across, take the early lead. They scored 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 man left on base, and through 2 complete innings, Saints lead the Brothers 2-0. We are heading into the top of the 3rd inning. Mick Arney back in action. Leadoff man is center fielder Brendan Phelan. Brendan is signed to play baseball at Rhodes right here in downtown Memphis. He'll be a neighbor of Tate and Eli. CBU and the Rhodes campuses are very close. Fastball taken for a strike. Looked like that was right at the top edge of the zone. Brendan runs very well. No balls, 1 strike for the center fielder, Brendan Phelan. Fastball, outside, taken for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield straight away, regular depth, as is the outfield. Wind has died down a bit this inning. Ground ball, shortstop to Michael Dallas's left. Oh, throw was a little bit low. Trey Byrd, I've seen him pick that ball a lot. Kind of got him halfway. It wasn't a long hop. Trey did a nice job of staying low, trying to work with it. Just went right off the top of his glove. That's going to be an error on the throw. So the Brothers have a man on first. Michael did a nice job of taking a little drop step. That was a hard hit ball to his left. Took a little drop step, then squared his shoulder, pivoted his feet quickly. Just didn't get it there. That's a hit and run. Oh, nope. So Christian Brothers comes right back with some aggressive baseball of their own. Lyons is swinging first pitch. Brennan was stealing, and Trey Byrd dove for that ball, went right off his glove, was not able to corral it. So brothers come right back. They've got 2 men on. No outs, first and third. That brings up shortstop Ethan Finch. So Lyons is 2 for 2 on the day. Single and a double. Phelan's able to go all the way to third. Cam Zundell, pinch running once again for Trenton, the catcher. Speed up. First pitch, breaking ball down for ball 1. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a safety squeeze here. Good runner on third. Good runner up at the plate, although Finch does a nice job putting the ball in play. There it is. That's a base hit. He just kept his hands right in there, and I've seen him do that a lot. Nice piece of hitting right there by Finch. So error, single, single. First and second, no outs. Brothers come storming right back. Phelan scores on the hit by Finch. No outs. Hank Stallnaker. Oh. First and second. Stallnaker did a nice job with the sacrifice bunt in this same situation back in the first. Uh-oh. Tate took a couple steps in, tracked the ball, took a couple steps back, was able to snag that line drive for the first out. So Christian Brothers opted to bypass the sacrifice with Stallnaker that at bat. He barreled it nicely. Thankfully, it was right at Tate and left. And that brings up first baseman John Webb, who hit a ground ball to second that Peyton was able to turn into an out at home plate back in the first. So we get a ground ball right here. We're out of this. See if we can turn it up. One out. John Webb up the bat. Swinging that Green Easton. Fastball outside corner. Good pitch, Mick. So it's obvious thus far this game, Mick doesn't have his best stuff. He's thrown a couple breaking balls in that have hit batters. He threw a fastball that hit a batter. So he's still finding his release point and, but that's what really good pitchers do is they find a way when they don't have their best stuff. There we go. Double play. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. So we got a hard ground ball right back to Mick. Mick pivoted, threw a perfect shot to Peyton Moore, and Peyton just didn't make a good throw to first base. It was on the right field side of first. Trey Byrd had no chance. It's going to be an error, and the tying run scores. So some uncharacteristic sloppy play by the Saints thus far this game have allowed CBHS to get back in this game. Both these runs are unearned this inning. That's the fourth out, or fifth out, actually. Fourth out. We only have two. So Mick's going to have to work out of this. He'll have to get an out by himself. First pitch, fastball, in there for a called strike. Second baseman William Gossett. William hit a fly ball to center field back in the first inning in his first at bat. Got him. Good job. So that's a ground ball, hard hit ground ball to Tyler. The runner, Webb, ran into an out right there, so Tyler did not have to throw that ball. But the Saints are going to have to scratch those runs back. We gave them a couple gifts right there, and we'll have to come back and swing that stick. Hopefully Mick can find that release point and throw throw some more strikes, and Saints bats can continue to roll. All right, Saints are back up to the top of the lineup. Hopefully we got all of our sloppiness out of our system, and we are ready to play some Saints baseball that we have been accustomed to seeing this entire season. So top of the third inning, or bottom of the third inning, leadoff man Mick Arney up. Mick tried a drag bunt, was a good one, but Dylan Bowers bounced off the mound, did a nice job, and threw him out by just a half step. Really close play. First pitch was a fastball taken for ball one. It's a little lazy fly ball to second baseman. That was a breaking ball. And F4 if you're scoring at home on that pop-up to the second baseman. And that brings up shortstop Michael Dallas. Michael struck out swinging on a high fastball back in the first inning. First pitch taken for a ball, fastball up. Wind continues, a slight breeze. You can see it on all the flags. There's a flag about every 20 yards around the outfield. Oh, Michael just missed that ball. We got a really short area behind home plate. Maybe 15, probably 15 yards, I guess, behind home plate. So not a whole lot of balls that get popped straight up. The catcher's able to get. That's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mike had a nice cut at it, just missed it. Breaking ball up. 2 balls, 1 strike. The dish. Good piece of hitting right there. Bowers dropped down 3/4 with the fastball in on Michael's hands. Did a real nice job just letting that ball get deep and sliced it in that 4-hole between first and second. So it's a 1-out single by Michael Dallas, and that brings up the ever-dangerous Tyler Harrington. I'm not sure how aggressive Coach Hop's going to be right here with Michael just coming off a hamstring injury, but if he's in the lineup, I'd say he's got a clean bill of health. I'd like to see him running. Tyler's leading the team in doubles with 9. Love to see him get his 10th. Ooh. Fastball up and in. Good take right there. Tyler's second on the team in RBIs. He's got 18. Let's see if he can barrel one right here. Take advantage of this jet stream. Lost his lower half on that one, kind of bent at the waist. Dylan dropped down 3/4 again. He may have thrown off Dylan some. Not his usual full swing. It's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out. Michael's got above average speed, well above average speed. That's another breaking ball. Tyler wanted that one back. That was kind of a spinner. He stayed right in there. He saw that out of Dylan's hand nicely. He never flinched. Took a good hack. That's going to take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Tyler can get a good pitch to drive right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Middle's in double play depth. 1 out. He is running. That's a great pitch to run on. He's safe. Stolen base, Michael Dallas. Pitch was outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's going to be a straight-up steal. Lyons came out of the chute strong. Middle was not able to come up with the short-hopped throw. Did not get away any. He went straight into the center fielder, Phelan, who did a nice job backing up. So Saints have a man in scoring position. 2-2 pitch to Tyler Harrington. There you go. He just balked. Whole stadium saw it. Not quite sure what he did. I actually just scratched my arm, and I missed what he did. It was a balk. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, and we're a wild pitch from taking the lead right here. See if Tyler can drive in his 19th run on the year. 9 doubles, 1 triple. Amongst his 25 hits, that's another breaking ball. Nice job by Lyons blocking that ball as a breaking ball in the dirt. He was able to smother it and keep it right at his feet. And we've got a 3-2 pitch coming. Infield is in for the brothers all the way around. The corners were already in. Finch and Gossett are now in as well. We got a turf field. It's a fast field. Ball 4. Nice job. Good at bat. That brings up Jonah Sutton. That was a good at-bat by Tyler. You can tell he's really seeing the ball well out of Dylan's hands. And I expect if they do battle again, I think Tyler's going to barrel one. That ball got away a little bit, and Michael was able to get to third base. We got a man on first and third. We put the pressure on the brothers last time we had this going on, and we scratched a run home. First pitch, breaking ball to Sutton. Down. Another nice job by Lyons smothering that pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Jonah Sutton. How about your 9th double of the year, Big Jonah? Fastball outside, taken for a ball. Lyons did not throw to second. Tyler just stole the bag. Now got a man on second and third on that stolen base. They may pitch Jonah carefully here with first base open, but I don't know if they want to deal with Trey Byrd, who's been one of the Saints' toughest hitters, especially with runners in scoring position of late. He's really been tough. Oh, that's a good piece of hitting. That's going to be deep enough. It's going to be a plate at the plate. Here comes the throw. Nice throw. Gets away. That was a good, strong throw by Stallnaker, but he didn't give him the long hop or all the way. He kind of got him a tweener. It makes it really difficult for the catcher to handle that, especially on turf. You really get a bouncy hop. So Stallnaker would have been better served to give him a one-hopper that starts maybe just in front of the pitcher's mound. But great job of hitting, and that drives in the third run, the go-ahead run for the Saints. That's an RBI. Sacrifice fly. And we got the hot-hitting Trey Byrd up the bat with a man on third base. First pitch, breaking ball, outer half, taken for a strike. Tyler was able to advance to third base on that throw home. Ooh, nice job by Lyons again. That was way outside. He had to one-hand that. It was so far over in the left-hander's batter's box. It's a nice job. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. Saints now leading 3-2. Fastball up. Good take. Two-one pitch. Trey Byrd. 24 hits on the season, 4 doubles. Ooh, umpire almost, I saw him flinch. He was thinking about it. That was a breaking ball that he thought about calling and didn't. So that takes the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. And how about a fastball for Trey, who's been seeing the ball as good as he has all season. Ooh, good swing. Bowers did a nice job getting in on his hands on that pitch. Kind of tied him up a little bit. Couldn't get his barrel out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch coming. Tyler Harrington leading off third base. Lyons sets up outside. Fastball up, away, ball 4. We're making Bowers work. Loved getting that Brothers bullpen early in this game. It's a good at-bat by Trey Byrd. He continues to see the ball very well. Eli Smith, he had a fake bunt slash base hit right back up the box. His first at-bat for an RBI, also stole a base. Ended up being stranded, but 1-for-1 RBI, stolen base. First pitch out by Trenton. Even though he's a sophomore, he is a very high-Q baseball player, and he's a natural leader. His ability, baseball acumen, his maturity, all those things, just a stud. 2-0 pitch, Eli Smith. Oh, Eli has been doing that the last several games. He got a good pitch to hit. He's just not getting his barrel out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints leading the brothers 3-2. Trey Byrd leading off first. Tyler Harrington leading off third. 2-2 pitch. Good piece of hitting by Eli. Way too close to take. That was a outside fastball. Eli hanging in there. Eli and DB have some pleasantries. They're really good buddies. Eli just gave him the fake. He acted like he was going to hand it to him. Then he pulled his hand back like a prankster does. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Senior right fielder Eli Smith is going to be taking his talents to Christian Brothers University. Oh, got him with an elevated fastball. Nice pitch by Bowers right there. So the Saints are able to get another run across home plate. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on base, and through 3 complete innings, Saints leading the brothers 3-2. Leading off for Christian Brothers is third baseman Boston Barker. Boston lined hard into a double play. No, he didn't. No, he was doubled off. He was hit by a pitch. That's right. He was hit by a pitch right on the hip. It was a slow breaking ball. Oh, come on, Tate. Got it. That was a line drive. Got him on his fist. Lined out. Tate had to take about 3 steps to his left. Was able to track it down. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that brings up Dylan Bowers. Dylan struck out swinging on a high fastball back in the 2nd inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Whoa, hello. What happened there? They may have been crossed up right there. I'm not quite sure. That was a fastball way up. Dillon's Northeast Mississippi Community College bound. Going to play for Coach Richie Harrelson. 1 ball, no strikes. Big right-hander. Jonah sets up outside. Good shot. He didn't move his glove. Hit it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dillon's using the old Green Easton. Love it. Infield straight up, as is the outfield. Wind's blowing now, a little towards right field. Fastball in there, fooled him. He may have been looking off speed pitch right there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'd like to see him throw a straight changeup right here. Pull the string. 1-2 pitch. Mick likes that 1-2 changeup. Ooh, high fastball. Challenged him. Dillon got a piece of it to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. We got a tight game as we expected between 2 heated rivals right here in the city of Memphis. Breaking ball, pulled the string, got him. Beautiful job. Really nice pitch. That came right after he elevated a fastball, changed that eye level, and came back with that good slow hook. Started in middle, broke out. Nice pitch right there. Bowers wanted it, swung through it. Strikeout, out number 2. That brings up Trace Heffernan. Lined out hard to the center fielder. Back in the 2nd inning. First pitch, looked like he took something off of that. May have been a first pitch changeup taken down for a ball. Trace is going to go to the University of Arkansas. Enjoy his 4 years in Fayetteville. Great school. Ooh, good pitch. Trace was hacking. That was a fastball, outer half. Trace had a good aggressive swing, fouled it off to the right. It's going to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Center fielder Brendan Phelan on deck. Tate's going to have to be on his toes here. Outfielders don't want any balls over their head. 2 outs. Ooh, really nice fastball in. Got in on Trace's hands. Did not allow him to extend those arms. It's going to take the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. That was a really nice pitch right there. Trace is right on the plate. He's really protecting outside, I think. That's where Mick went. He went out. Trace did a nice job hacking. Got a piece of it. Fouled that one off as well. Fouled it off to the right. Count's going to remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Nobody on. 2 outs. Saints leading 3-2. Got him. Another breaking ball. Elevated it. Nice job by Mick. Mick looks like he may have made whatever adjustment he needed to make. He's starting to hit his spots, having a little more control over his breaking stuff. That was a really good inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 up, 3 down through 3.5 innings. Saints leading the Brothers 3-2. And we are now heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. Leadoff man's going to be the designated hitter, Luke Willard. Luke struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. Tate Gentleman on deck. So we got Willard, Gentleman, Russell, and Arnie due up for the Saints. Ooh, that one almost got him. First pitch fastball way in. Luke had to do some dancing to get out of the way of that one. 1 ball, no strikes to Freed Hardiman bound Luke Willard. Fastball dropped down 3/4 on that one. Took it for a strike. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th. Good swing by Luke. That was a fastball inner half. Good hack. Fouled it straight back. That's going to take the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Good swing by Luke. Protected on that one. Good job. I'd like to see both Luke and Tate with 2 strikes just change their approach a little bit and just get more aggressive, man. Just continue to foul balls off until you get a good one you can handle. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. Got him. He pulled the string on that one. So Trenton Lyons he caught that ball cleanly. He just came out of the chute just being really excited to throw the ball to first base. I think we're going to get overruled right here. I'm pretty sure Lyons caught that ball in the air, but he fired down the first, and he short-hopped the first baseman Webb, which led the home plate umpire to believe that he caught it. Yeah, he's out. He did catch it cleanly. That's a good job. As much as I'd like to have that call go our way, that's the correct call. That's why you got 2 umpires, why you want to get it right. That's the goal. So Bauer strikes out Willard. That brings up left fielder Tate Gentleman. Fly ball center field, hit it right on the screws, right at Phelan. Hit it well. Not going to get too many balls over Brendan Phelan's head. Had to feel good about it. Barreled it nicely on a fastball, just a little too much air. So quickly, 2 outs for Phelan. Good swing by Tate. Good play by Phelan. And that brings up junior center fielder, Gold Glover, Joshua Russell. Ooh, that's a foul ball right off Joshua's doggy. Right off the top of his foot, foul ball. No balls, 1 strike. I hope Josh can make Dylan work a little bit. This has been too easy of an inning for Bowers. We worked him good last inning, and this is probably going to be he's on pace for about a 10 pitcher. Good swing right there. Josh is protecting. So many of these high school umpires, they force these hitters to stand on home plate to protect outside because they give the pitcher so many inches off the plate. And if I was a pitcher, I'd be wearing these guys out because they're having to stand on home plate. So smart for Josh. Lyons sets up outside again. Way outside. That's a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hot-hitting Josh Russell. Come on, Josh, get on that bag, kid. Mick Arney on deck. Fastball, outside and down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go. That's what we need. Love to get in that brother's bullpen. Keep on working Bowers here. Ooh, that one almost got him. Now, Josh is tough as nails, and he usually just stays right in there. But when it's coming out your face, that's when you got to just get out of the way. If that was anywhere lower, below his shoulders, he was going to wear it. 2-2. There's a base hit. Good job right there by Josh. That's a nice piece of hitting. Good at bat. That's about a 7-pitch at bat, and then he fired one right in that 6-hole. Heck of a job right there by Josh. And the dude can run. Josh has stolen 16 bases on the season. He leads the team in runs with 25. Love to see him, actually 26 now. Scored the game winner. He's got a nice lead. Mick, no, fly ball. Heffernan's got it. Left field for the third out of the inning. So no runs on one hit, no errors. One runner left on base in the bottom of the fourth inning, and through 4 complete innings, we've got us a one-run game. Saints 3, Christian Brothers 2. Leadoff man for the Christian Brothers Purple Wave is center fielder Brendan Phelan. Brendan grounded hard to Michael Dallas's left back in the second inning. Michael fielded it cleanly but made an errant throw, and Brendan was able to eventually come around to score. He's leading off here. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Nice pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Brendan does a nice job putting the ball in play, trying to utilize his well above average speed. Very hard runner, too. Lazy fly ball. Josh Russell's got it. Calls everybody off. Nice job. 1 out. 2 pitches. Beautiful job. That brings up Trenton Lyons. Trenton doubled. Hard hit ball in the right center field gap. Got all the way to the fence. Was left stranded back in the first inning. And hit a single off of Trey Byrd's glove for another base hit back in the third. So Trenton's 2 for 2 on the day. Thank goodness he's been left stranded both times. So we got 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Held on that one a little bit too long. Bounced about 4 feet in front of home plate for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Saints leading 3-2. Breaking ball down. 2 balls, no strikes. Outfield straight away for the left-handed hitting Trenton Lyons. Bird's deep. He's on the back edge of the grass, as is Peyton Moore at second. Maximum range on this fast turf field. Oh, man, I loved playing on turf when I was playing. Fast, true hops. Another one. 3 for 3 for Lyons. Lyons is feeling it. That's his 3rd hit. He's just barreling it. Just a special hitter, young Trenton Lyons. I'm going to have so much fun watching him play down at Swayze Field in Oxford. Coach Bianco knows how to recruit catchers. We have had a string of fantastic catchers that have gone on to play professional baseball with Ole Miss throughout the years, and Trenton's going to follow suit. So we got man on first. The very impressive right-handed hitting Ethan Finch up the bat. First pitch, fastball in, taken for ball 1. Ethan was hit by a pitch, Fastball took it right on the hip, was left stranded back in the first, and had a RBI single in the third inning. Hard hit ball over the shortstop's head. Next pitch, breaking ball down, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Pinch runner Cam Zendel leading off first base. Trey Byrd holding him on. Saints outfield of Gentleman, Russell, and Smith straight away. Wind has died down this inning. Middle's in double play depth. Fastball outside corner. So we got a beautiful view up here of the outside corner, and Jonah had to reach for that ball, and it was called a strike. Wowzers. I'll take it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Man, I'd go back out there again. Oh, that is a great piece of hitting. Ethan Finch just, no. So Ethan Finch just kept his hands in. The runner Zendel was running. That got our infielders moving. Nobody at second base, and Finch just hit about a 5-hopper. That is just great baseball by Ethan Finch. Just high IQ, not trying to do too much, and that's a perfectly executed hit and run by the brothers. So Christian Brothers has got something cooking. First and third, 1 out. Saints need a 4-6-3 double play right here. Finch's second hit. Zendel's able to make it all the way to third base. Stallnaker sacrificed successfully. Ground ball. Whoa, goodness gracious. Got him. Double play. Great job. That was a hard-hit ground ball to Dallas with this turf. Michael had to take a step back because it takes such a springy hop. Had a really quick give to Peyton. Peyton did a real nice job with his pivot, showed off his strong arm, and a great stretch by Byrd over there. That was a nice play by the shortstop, the second baseman, and the first baseman to complete that 6-4-3 double play. Beautiful job. Clutch, and let's see if the Saints can come back and score some runs here. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Through 4.5 innings, Saints leading the Brothers 3-2. And here we go. How often do we see that? The guy that makes the real nice play to finish off the inning leads off for the offense. So let's see if Michael Dowse could do something. He had a nice base hit in the 4-hole with 2 strikes on him last at bat. Really nice piece of hitting. You can tell that Michael is just slowly dialing it in. He's spitting on balls just off the zone, just missing tough pitches. And I think the timing is going to be perfect for him to turn it on and throw this team on his back and just carry us. Michael's 1 for 2 on the night. Scored. Also has a stolen base. See if he can get on the bag again. Bottom of the 5th inning. High hopper. Going to be a tough play. He's going to have to get rid of it. He's got it. Nice job by Finch. 6-3 on the put out. 1 out. And that brings up Tyler Harrington, who is long overdue for his 10th double of the season. Of Tyler's 25 hits, he's got 9 doubles and a triple. Driven in 18. Been getting on base on a 405. Wind's picking up, blowing from center to left. See if he can get one up in this jet stream. Ooh, breaking ball. Good swing by Tyler. Just missed it. Fouled it off to the right. Strike one. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to a coworker of mine who lives in Naples, Florida, Pete and Lisa Denovi, who have a son that pitches at Case Western in Cleveland, Ohio. He's a left-handed pitcher. The Denovis have been faithful listeners, even though they've never even met Tate. They have been faithful listeners, and they have fully embraced our Saints team, and they don't miss a game. I'll get text from them midday, hey, shoot me the link, and they're in Naples, Florida. How cool is that? So thank you very much, Nick and Lisa, for rooting on our Saints in Naples, Florida. Tyler just got a fastball, and he rifled it into the 6 hole for a hit, base hit. We got a runner on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Fastball inside, taken for a ball. Jonah Sutton up the bat. Jonah walked, came around to score, and had a sacrifice fly for an RBI back in the 3rd. So he is 0 for 0 with a very productive 0 for 0 with the run scored and an RBI. One 0 pitch. Oh, breaking ball. That's the first one that's gotten by Lyons. Good luck on that one. That was a hard slider in the dirt in the left-hander's batter's box, and I don't think Yachty could have shifted over and got that one. Good effort by Trenton, but was able to get by him. Saints have a runner in scoring position. See if Jonah can pull those hands in and slap it in the hole over there in right field. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, yeah. Get up. Oh, wow. What a play by Finch. Wow. Ethan Finch just saved a run, that stinker. That was a hard ball. Got by Bowers, almost spun his cap. I thought it was going to sneak its way up the middle, especially with this fast turf. Finch left his feet. It was way to his left. He was on the shortstop side of second base. Quickly got up and was able to get Jonah by a full step. Heck of a play by the shortstop Finch right there. Saved a run. That brings up Trey Byrd. First pitch fastball outside corner. Took it for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, Trey Byrd. Oh, he has not called that pitch all night. That pitch was on the inner chalk of the right-handed batter's box, and he just called it for a strike. Jeannie Creaney. That's frustrating for a young hitter. Wow. No balls, 2 strikes. Trey's going to have to protect right here. Umpire strike zone's getting larger and larger as this game's going on. No balls, 2 strikes, man. I'll take a break 'em all in the dirt right here. Fastball way off the plate. That's right where Trenton was set up, way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good piece of hitting right there by Trey. With the strike zone that we've seen tonight, that pitch is probably 10 to 12 inches outside, but you have to yak at it. You just don't know what the umpire is going to do. That's a nice piece of hitting right there. You got to expand the zone with 2 strikes. Just put it in play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Senior first baseman. Oh, get down, ball. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. Oh, I thought he was going to turn Stallnaker around. Hit it good. Hank Stallnaker did a nice job tracking that ball and was able to corral it. But really, Ethan Finch is who saved that run right there. That was a nice job by the brother shortstop. So the Saints are not able to scratch a run. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. And through 5 innings, the Saints lead the brothers 3-2. First baseman John Webb's going to lead things off for the Purple Wave. John grounded into a fielder's choice to the second baseman back in the first. And he reached on a fielder's choice back in the third. So he's 0 for 2. First pitch is a breaking ball by Mick. Took it for a strike. On the tall, lanky, good-looking player, John Webb. I forget who his summer coach is for the Memphis Tigers, but I know they are super happy to have he and Gossett and Barker, all those boys, on their clubs. Next pitch is a breaking ball. Just went around the plate. We have a really nice view of the dish on those balls in and out. That was a ball in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield's straight away. Got a little breeze blowing from left field towards center. Next pitch is a fastball. Took it for a ball down. Tyler is not expecting Webb to bunt. He's pretty deep over there at third, as is the Birdman at first. Middle's back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a good pitch. Inside corner. 2-2 count coming. Ooh, nice. Woo, hello. Wow, that was a screamer into the Saints dugout. Holy moly. That was a one-hopper right in there. I hope all of our boys have their head on a swivel right there. That'll take some teeth out. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. First baseman, John Webb. John's had some really good at-bats battling Mick. Got him. Wow, what a play by Mick Arney. That was a little 2-hopper, a high hopper right off the plate. And Mick fielded that ball as if he's a shortstop second baseman. And another great stretch by Trey Byrd. I tell you what, Trey Bird's about 6'2", 6'3", I think. He's got some long arms, and he does a masterful job over there at first base, utilizing every inch of his length. Does a really nice job using the full width of the bag with his stretches. Good first baseman. That's 1-3 for the first out of the inning, and that brings up William Gossett, the second sacker. What a play. That's a clutch play right there to keep that leadoff man on here in the top of the 6th inning. Good play. Breaking ball right in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Here's where our defense has got to be on their toes. Got to be chanting to yourself, this ball's hitting to me, this ball's being hit to me, this ball's being hit to me. That was a breaking ball down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mick throws that breaking ball about 5 different speeds, a couple different arm slots. That was a pretty conventional curveball right there. He set up inside, up and in, taken for ball 2. Good location right there. That's an effective pitch. Even if it's a ball, that's a very effective pitch. Mick does a nice job of throwing it, and Coach Harrison does a nice job of calling him. 2-1. Breaking ball down. 3 balls, 1 strike. You know, not only does Mick not walk anybody, rarely does he even go to 3-ball counts. He's walked 3 in 37.1 innings this season. Is that amazing? Let's see if he challenges him right here. Good job, sawed him off. Dallas has got it. Going to have to get rid of it. Fires a bullet, gets him by a step. 2 outs. Nice job right there. He got in on Gossett's hands on a good hard fastball in, slow roller. Michael had to come get it, even with this turf. He had to come through that ball and get it, and he's got a bullet for an arm and threw a strike. Hit Trey Byrd right in the belt for out number 2. That brings up the third baseman, Boston Barker. Boston was hit by a slow breaking ball back in the second, and he lined out hard to Tate to left field in the 4th. Two outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tight ball game, 3-2 Saints. Breaking ball. Whoa, where's that pitch? That must have gone around the plate. That fooled Barker. Kind of buckled his knees, but I thought that was in there for a strike, but what I think is irrelevant. Ball 1. Ball 2. That ball was up. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Saints leading 3-2 in a tight ball game. Little sloppy early, but both teams have tightened things up here. That's a lazy fly ball in the infield. Michael Dallas is calling everybody off, and he's got it for the 3rd out. That's a great inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Mick. No runs, no hits, no errors in the top of the 6th through 5.5. Saints leading the Brothers 3-2, and we need some more runs. Eli Smith's going to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Eli had a beautifully executed slash or fake bunt slash hit and run to drive in a run back in the 2nd, and he struck out on a high fastball in the 3rd. And before this inning starts, I want to give a huge shout out to my Uncle Eddie in California and my Uncle Bobby. Those are my late father's 2 older brothers. And they helped light the baseball fire in me when I was young. We would visit them out in Southern California, and they loved baseball. They were both really good ball players, and I love those guys. I know my Uncle Eddie is listening right now, and they are fantastic men, great mentors for me, and they're listening to all of our ball games. So I love you, Uncle Eddie, Uncle Bobby. You guys rock. That was a lazy fly ball by Eli Smith into left field. Trace Heffernan tracked it down, and that brings up senior DH and Freed Hardeman bound Luke Willard. Good swing by Luke. Came out of the chute, hacking at that. That was an elevated fastball outside corner. Luke had a good swing. One out. Bottom of the 6th. Ooh. Breaking ball up. Taken by a ball with Luke. Tate Gentleman's on deck. He'll be followed by Joshua Russell. You get some base runners right here. 1-1 pitch. Luke Willard. Lyons was set up outside. That's right where Dylan pit threw it. Right off the end of the bat. Luke fouled it. Foul ball down 3rd. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield of Heffernan, Phelan, and Stallnaker all straight away. Wind has died down. Got him. Strike 3. Breaking ball. Got him looking. Brings up Tate Gentleman. Old Dylan got his good buddy Tate looking at an inside fastball back in the 2nd, and Tate barreled the ball hard right at center fielder Phelan, the center fielder, back in the 4th. So Tate's 0 for 2, and we need to get a guy on base, give Mick a little more time to rest. Oh, that got him. I'll thank you. They're going to talk about that tonight probably at our house. I'm sure DB will be over at about, well, he may not tonight. One of us was going to be playing tonight. So that's a hit by pitch. He drilled Tate right in the middle of the back. That's not very friendly, Dylan Bowers. That's going to extend the inning. Josh Russell up the bat. Josh flew out to the left fielder Heffernan back in the second and had a really nice at bat. Ended up barreling a ball in the 6 hole for a base hit back in the 4th. So we got 2 outs. Tate's on first. Joshua Russell. That's a base hit. Get down that line. Get down that line. Tate's not going to be able to make it to third. His ball's in front of him. Another base hit by Russell, and we got the hot hitting Mick Arney up the bat. How about a 2-out rally, Saints? That's Josh's second hit. Good piece of hitting right there by Josh Russell. He didn't waste any time. Yakking at the first pitch. Barreled it beautifully. Mick's due. Mick tried to drag bunt back in the first. Dylan threw him out. Popped up to second and flew out to left. So he's 0 for 3. There's a base hit. There's a base hit. Come on, send him. Send him, coach. Send him, coach. Here comes the play. Here comes the play. We got to play at the plate. He's safe. They got Russell held up. This is going to be fun because Josh is turbocharged, and they're going to tag him out. But the run scores. That's a big, big run right there. Mick Arney does it again. He just put the barrel on it, got that ball in the hole. Uh-oh. I hope Josh is okay. Hopefully he didn't stick. He may have just stuck on the turf a little bit there. That's an RBI hit. I'm not looking at that. So they're looking at Josh. Hopefully he's going to be able to shake that off. We really need him in center field tracking balls down for this last inning. On the throw home, Josh was rounding second, ended up getting caught in the rundown. The brothers did a nice job executing the rundown, got him with just 2 throws. But that's an RBI base hit by Mick, and that's something that Mick has done at a .474 batting average clip, runners in scoring position, and he does it again. So we've seen it all year out of the mixture. The kid's amazing. But that's a big, big run going into the top of the 7th inning. And the brothers are going to have they may have a pinch hitter for Bowers. James Saxon is going to pinch hit. So Saxon's in for Bowers. He'll be followed by Heffernan and Phelan. And Mick Arney's out for his 7th inning of work. Saints were able to scratch 1 run on 2 hits, left 1 on base. In the bottom of the 6th inning, we're able to score. Saints now leading 4-2. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Mick Arney's out for his 7th inning of work. No changes for our defense. Someone's got to make a play right here. Wind's picked up, blowing from right to center. Ooh, no, doggone it. That's the 3rd hit by pitch that Mick's had. Don't like to see that. Here we go. It's never easy, is it? So Saxon's on, and that just means we're going to have to coerce a ground ball and get a 6-4-3 double play. They're going to run for Saxon. Looks like number 1, Daniel Capocaccia. I think he's got a brother that plays for Belmont. How many Capocaccias can there be? So, Saints leading by 2. Brothers have the leadoff man on. The wind is now whipping into left field, and Trace Heffernan can sure put a charge into a ball, and he ain't scared to swing it. We've picked up Trace to play in several tournaments with us during the summer, and the dude can rake. He can hit. Our outfielder's going to have to make sure no balls we don't want a ball to get all the way to the fence in the gap. See if we can get a ground ball right here, Big Mick. No outs, man on first base. First pitch, fastball outside. We got Jack Newman, the junior left-hander, warming up in the pen for us. See if our middle can turn a double play. We're in double play depth on this turf field. The middle's a little bit deeper than usual. There's a fastball right in there. Nice pitch right there. Does not look like they have any intentions of bunting right here. They want Hef to get a hit. He is almost out of the batter's box. He is standing so close to home plate, man. I'd stay in on his hands right here. Breaking ball away. Nice job by Jonah to ensure that runner doesn't make his way to second. We want to keep that double play in depth in right now with that man on first base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Left fielder Trace Heffernan. Soon to be Arkansas Razorback. Pick off. Capocaccia back in there safely. Brendan Phelan, senior center fielder, is on deck. Good pitch right there by the Mick. That was a hard fastball in on Trace's hands, fouled it off. It's going to even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch coming. Great high school baseball game right here. Got him. High fastball. Elevated it. Heffernan swung through it. We've got 1 out. Saints are chasing outs. We need 2 more. We do. I'd rather not see Trenton Lyons up the bat. If somehow we can get a double play right here, that'd be way cool. Phelan runs well. He's going to have to hit the ball hard right at somebody for us to turn 2 on him. Fastball just inside. Good pitch. Just in. I thought he was going to call that a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Speedy center fielder Brendan Phelan. Fly ball, center field. Russell's got it. 2 outs. Phelan hit it good. It was one of those atom balls. Josh had to move maybe just a couple feet. Didn't have to move in much either. So we got the most dangerous hitter in the Christian Brothers lineup. Sophomore left-handed hitting Trenton Lyons. He's 3 for 3 on the day. He's got a double and a couple singles. Mick's got his work cut out for him here. First pitch, fastball inside corner. Hard, right in on his hands. Strike 1. Man, that's where I'd stay. God, I tried to stay in on his hands. Do not want to allow him to get his arms extended. He can hit it in the trees. No balls, 1 strike. Someone's got to make a play here. Who wants the ball, Saints? Fastball, outside corner. He's called it all game. That was outside. Somebody make a play right here. No balls, 2 strikes. Mick does not want to leave anything over the plate here. Trenton is a powerful young hitter, and he's going to be protecting the plate. It's got to be a good, well-positioned 0-2 pitch. Got him. Oh, got him. Strike 3. Delayed call. He snuck a fastball in there. Wow, what a pitch. Mick Arney just bowed his neck. Struck out 2 of the last 3 batters with the runner on second base. That is a big win by the Saints. 1 sloppy inning otherwise. Very clean ball game. Beautiful job. That has been our MO the whole season. Timely hits, great pitching, usually very strong defense, and just outstanding performances by seniors like Mick Arney, Trey Byrd, Tyler Harrington, Luke Willard, Jonah Sutton, Tate Gentleman, Eli Smith, and strong junior play from players like Joshua Russell and Jack Newman. Just super exciting, man. That's a heck of a job. So Saints are able to take the night off. The brothers are going to have to play St. Benedict for a loser goes home game. And that's just exactly the game that we hoped that we were going to get. That was a tight ball game, very well played by both sides, two very talented teams. Saints prevail. Strong work. So we will see you guys on Monday. We're going to play the winner of Christian Brothers and St. Benedict on Monday night. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. Have a great evening. Good night.